sucks. Well, an obvious one we have to bring up, Yamato. Watch here. This is why I do that thing where I'm a piece of. It's the thing where I do the thing where I'm a piece of shit to all the North Americans. Are you ready, bro? We were all supposed to give you the title, FlyQuest. You're the best Western team. Homie, you didn't show up to EWC. You lost to G2. You lost to you got fucking murked in this series you played. Like, this wasn't a good one. This was a tournament to forget for your FlyQuest.
Oh, definitely. This was tough. Like, I think in terms of the North American teams, they did the thing where they went online and complained that they had to like fly in, and they arrived at 2 a.m. and had the media day in the morning. Like, these are the things that you gotta fight for, man. It's like, I don't remember where I heard you say it. I think it was in a previous episode where you said like the manager is not like a champion or whatever. Like, it's not a part of it. In these cases, I swear,
the masseuse, I think.
It's like the manager masseuse. I don't know. I think like Vitality CS like let go of their manager.
Right. It was the idea that I'm thinking. Don't get confused with coach. I just mean literally the manager, the person who books you the flights and gets you the drinks. Yeah. It's the idea that they were like, I was part of the wins. It's like, yeah, sort of. You were in the background. You did hand me the drink, and then I drunk it and won the game. You feel like the manager was important on this one, though.
On this one, holy shit, it's important. Because it's like, we had this meme running in, for example, Fnatic. It's like, you had to like book the like hours for media days with Riot, which were like 6-hour blocks. And one of the blocks started at 8 it was like 8 in the morning. And whoever got that, like, fucked their whole day up.
Yeah,
and
who
then
the fuck's booking that one? No, we want to be the last one.
And then whoever got that is like, manager gap. It's like, you're fucked, you're screwed. And I knew all of those tricks, like I knew all of those tricks at the beginning LEC. It's like, we need to have the media day late. We need to plan it here. We need to book the scrim. Like, I knew how to move the pieces, This was a moment where the manager needed to be like, oh, we're sorry. We're a little bit late to the media day. Oh, we are on our way. Oh, it's 11. Oh no.
Oh, caught in traffic. Oh, be there soon. Yeah. Oh yeah.
This is where you use your goodwill a little bit. This is where you fight back.
Just on the corner, Caps is getting his, fucking macchiato, latte, frappuccino with ice on it, or all the tricks in it. You pull out every little fucking trick in the book to delay it. Yeah, I'm with you.
Oh, this actually randomly just reminds me of the story. I was at Worlds 2018, and we are scrimming against Genji because we just like played them, and we had no I think we were scrimming against Genji. I don't know. Either way, we were scrimming, and I think Genji was scrimming too. And then we go across the street, like we're in Busan. So basically, it's like there's this main street. And there's like the street that everything is going on.
Right next to the beach is fucking baller as well. I mean, it's awesome in it.
Amazing.
It's really awesome in it.
So we cross the street, and me and Jizuke are getting coffee. And then Ambition is also getting coffee. So we just stand there, and then suddenly, like an anti-gay protest just comes through. And it's just like 20.
Imagine that happening in Korea, It's almost like your boy Thorin might have said a few things about that. But anyway, keep going. Sorry, my bad. Keep going.
And then it's like, I swear, it was like 30, 40, 50,000 people just blocking the street. So we're just standing there. And it's like it's a red light, right? It's a red light. So it's like the amount of people that want to cross, it's building. And then we're just standing there. So I saw the 30 minutes. And then this old dude, he just was sick of it. He just took his umbrella and started beating these people. He started beating them.
Look, I actually do love how based old people are. When the filter of like politeness just goes away, they fucking don't give a shit, bro. They're legendary out there. I love it.
And then they just pushed him off. And then there was like this guy, just like Moses, just got us through the Red Sea.
Just coming through. I love it. Icebreaker.
We stood there with our coffee and like we didn't say anything to Ambition, but we gave each other looks, and we both we all knew what was going down. Like it was a crazy moment. It was like, especially like in Korea, I feel like the older people are, I guess, based, because I got punched once by an older dude as well. Like I was just like crossing the street, and then like I wanted to pass him, and then he's like didn't like that I passed him and just hit me in the back. I was like, what the fuck?
I will say that's actually another thing people don't know about Koreans. Obviously, in general, they're very polite. They're all about that, their culture. But as you're saying, mate, that is the one person where you don't fuck with, is the old, like, granddad Korean guy. Because, bro, they are the ones where, like, look, I've told this story before. I'll give you a quick contrast in how personality works, Yamato. I don't know if you remember back in the day in StarCraft, but there used to be this German StarCraft commentator with a big bald head called, like, I think it was Kaldor. I think that was his name. He used to commentate StarCraft, right? And he used to go to Korea sometimes to do the GOM Code or whatever the fuck, And when he was there, because he's German, he did this thing where one time some like old man foreigner was like Korean, was rude to him because he was a foreigner, was sort of like, sort of telling him like, but in broken English, like sort of go home, like just go home. You don't belong in Korea. And because he's German and a nerd, he was doing that thing where it's like almost like he thinks he's a lawyer. Like, but what are you talking about? I am here legally. I have the access with the visa and stuff. Whereas here's the difference, Yamato. I was in Korea for ages, and I famously would go along with the fucking straight fire model Korean girlfriend. And don't worry, all those old men would be giving me the dirtiest looks because their whole shit was sort of like, how dare you have that like Korean woman? You're not fucking Korea. But I'm different, Yamato. I used to like get off on that. I was feeling my ego was through the roof. It was like, yeah, that's right, granddad. Swaggy as fuck. I'd be like, tapping the ass, that shit's man, bro. Like,
Jesus.
Listen, as usual, I wasn't doing much for foreign relations with the West and Korea, but I tell you what, I was getting hyped off that shit, bro.
Johnny Somali in the call, bro, like ahead of his time. Man, Jesus.
Sadly, I do now realise that could have gone differently. But here's the thing: I was only antagonising really old people. I wasn't fucking with the guy straight out crew cut out of like fucking boot camp. Like, yeah, you're right. Listen. Get ready to clip this. In many ways, maybe I was Johnny Somali version 0. But luckily, I got away with it. Thankfully, back then.
I condemn this. I just make it clear. I condemn Thorin's past behavior.
And also, to be fair, though, it actually was my girlfriend. It wasn't just a random girl. I was actually with my girlfriend at the time. I wasn't just walk up to some random girl, harass her or whatever. Despite what the rumours might be. No, anyway. So, yeah, that's true, mate. The Korean granddads do not give a fuck, bro. Their whole shit's like, as he used to say to, not Monty, but people, they would say to Americans, Yankee go home, which by the way, it's based as fucking also, as a British person, that is a good line. Yankee go home. Listen, Americans, get the fuck out. Get the fuck back to America. Anyway, at this point in time, Beishwan can go to America for all I care. I'm a Korean guy. Get the fuck out, Beishwan. You've done too much. Get out. Anyway, back on FlyQuest though. That's what I forgot. FlyQuest. Let's go back. Bro, I have to say, even though they're going to pull out that angle, like we were tired, it was right after MSI and all this, it's like, yeah, but also, because it's a BO3 tournament, mate, this should actually have been your chance to make a run. Like, by the way, you could have been the team playing T1 in the third place match, or who knows, BO3s, maybe you could have made like a miracle run to the fucking finals. Like, that's why I feel so underwhelmed by the FlyQuest things. I keep saying this. Look, they have had a lot of really good games against top Asian teams, and they've had a lot of epic ones, but they never win. I have to win eventually. Even fucking G2 won. They did beat BLG. They did go head to head with with Genji. That was real. So I just wish FlyQuest would actually win a series for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? Because I get so bored of that almost. They're just edging me like a motherfucker, mate. I need to come. Don't clip that. Don't listen. Especially with the last few weeks, my content. Don't clip that. Listen. I mean, metaphorically, in the sense of getting enjoyment out of the League of Legends or something. Yeah. In a totally non-sexual manner.
Yeah, man, Fly, bro. I like your tweet. It's like, fucking North America, you didn't beat anybody, bro. You didn't beat anybody.
If people don't know, I did a totally factual tweet. It's just one of those ones where it's the fact you all don't want to see. Because obviously, if you actually ask best performances, yeah, I'd say their performances against fucking the top teams in the world is way better. But it's true. In terms of wins, they don't have any. Whereas like G2's beat a couple of teams. You have MCOY fucking mixing it up here. We've got some wins. KC did beat top esports at first, and that happened. Even if it's top esports, that did happen. You can't deny it did happen. NA, we need an actual win, bro. It's not good enough to be close. You have to actually win.
Oh, it's like that G2 loss was like G2 just played better, straight up. They had the cool draft. We saw the BB Rumble come through, which is like, oh damn, they just slammed the little Rumble. The practice in Europe, Europe paid off. All right, based okay. It's like Flag was just slammed the Renekton, and they didn't expect the Rumble to come through. And that's the best way to get a BO1 win. You slam a Rumble for the first time into the Renekton matchup, and I thought that was cool. I didn't like FlyQuest, the rotation. I feel like in terms of, if I want to point to things that has been the most disappointing about FlyQuest, I do think like Masu and also Quad, more importantly.
Yeah, Quad hasn't shown up internationally, mate.
Just too soft as players. Quad is also one of those guys which on the majors, I think like Quay, Oriana does fine, but everything else, I am kind of uninterested here. It's like Quad had a very, very good performance against C9, but that C9 was, like this C9 was horrible at this event. Yeah. They were literally like the worst team by far.
Do you want to know what's sad? I can even tell you a detail. Actually, Cloud9, I won't say who, but one of the people who was going to be on our preview for MSI was a Cloud9 member. And the reason they had to cancel is they were scrimming even during MSI Pro. So it's not like they didn't prep. They were prepping the whole time, as far as I can tell. Because actually, I mean, we said it on the past episode, they were one of the teams also that, because they were MSI, could have gained a lot from this performance. Like, if they got out the group, if they got the right draw, but they just didn't do anything, mate. They look kind of whack.
Something that Dom mentioned on stream too, and he didn't say it as an excuse. Like, Dom is not the one to make excuses. He just said that our team is very fragile when it comes to like sleep. Like if we don't sleep right, our team just doesn't fucking perform. And that's a skill that you get tested on. Like we saw the Chovy interviews. I sleep 3-4 hour days. I eat hamburgers. Like this guy can perform in any conditions. This is like your conditioning and your resilience does get tested. And I do think that it's a tough thing to practice. It's like the homies that have been through, let's say, the grind to get to a certain point. There are certain things that you just get through. It's like, but when I was playing back in the days on, for example, Dragonborns, that was like 1 meal a day. I used my spare cash to buy like just one of those white toast breads. I had my own cheese that I had to hide from everybody else. And then we just grinded the game 16 hours a day. There was nothing else to do. Like we were like, bro, if I didn't eat all day, that was okay. Like, but bro, it was a luxury to eat. No problem.
You didn't have Uber Eats back then. It was just you had to actually have your own food. Yeah,
exactly. No money for it either. Like I didn't even know how to order.
I don't know if people actually to this day know this in the West, but like you've obviously even talked about on the show, I think in the past, one of the craziest things to this day about Germany is everything still closed on fucking Sunday. Like, you're like, what century am I in right now, bro? This is mental. Like, you just go out and just all shut. It's the same in Italy as well. I've seen, like, you better get all your food in on a Saturday or you're fucked. Like, good luck. The supermarket's closed, isn't it? It's wild.
No, it definitely takes getting used to. It's like
what is the good news? I've got some good news here about C9. If what you've just said is true, then C9 is going to be sick in the summer split. You know why? They just slept through an entire event. And they got home nice and early, got straight to bed. Obviously, fucking, Broken Blade was just putting them to bed. All right, son, I'll read you a bedtime story about Rumble. Imagine if you could play that. Good night. Good night. Obviously, he put his sons to bed. Kiss him on the top there. See you, Thanatos. See you. It's the sweet dreams. Dream of being good at the game. That's also what's sad, mate. Is like, if you watched them in that split, they looked fucking dope. Even though they lost to FlyQuest, they were taking it right to them. That team didn't turn up at this event. It's sad, isn't it?
This performance was really, really rough. They weren't there at all. I think Gam even performed better than them. Like Gam had the same scoreline, but it's like I think they just brought nothing to the table. I have sympathy for the situation, but it's still, this is a metric that you're going to get tested on. Like, who knows? Maybe the road show for the LTA finals is going to be terrible.
Yes.
Like now, this year, you already had 2 events that were logistically a nightmare, and in terms of your planning and your prep for that, you need to be on point. It's like the experience C9 already carries in regards to how to approach internationals. It's like they have been there many, many times. It's time to really, really put that expertise to good use. This is the moment for it. They mentioned it was hard to prep for this one in particular, but I feel like I'm sure there were things that could have been done.
Now, here's the thing. Since I do think there are good players on Cloud9, they're going to need to block out all this noise around them. So you know what? They could have used one of our products, couldn't they? Because if you remember, I always used to pick up this product, didn't I? The Everyday Earbuds. Well, you know what? It's back and it's even better now. The new Raycon Everyday Earbuds. That's right. This new one, they've even got all features. So if you don't know, they've got all the shit. This has got the everyday, it's got the active noise cancellation, so you can quite literally block out the sounds around you. By the way, they fit really nicely inside the ears. As I say, I was never a big fan of earbud ones. I used to be the boom with the big headphones. Actually, these are fucking fire. These work really, really well. Also, they've got 8 hours of playtime and a 32-hour battery. As in, think like that's fucking sick in itself, by the way. That's going to be all you need right there. You can basically just have them in all the time, be doing it all the while. They have mega audio quality. They're actually really, really good. They have apparently tens of thousands of 5-star reviews, including from me just now. And also, you can get free shipping on every pair of Raycon earbuds, which is actually fucking sick, isn't it? Actually, if you don't know, one of the most bizarre things I would never have guessed, because this is again where I'm different, I'm a boomer. I always just want the raw dollar amount, down the amount. I want the percentage off, etc. Most fans actually, because in the modern day shipping can be expensive, most fans want the deal to be free shipping. That's the deal everyone wants, apparently. So they're doing it for you. They are delivering in that sense, guys. So go to buyraycon.com/LFN, easy to remember. You will get 20% off the fan favorite, especially with LFN, Everyday Earbuds Classic. Right now, Raycon is offering 20% off their Everyday Earbuds Classics. Buyraycon.com/LFN. This show was brought to you by Raycon, at least that segment. Shout out Raycon. Maybe I'll wear some in the next episode when I do the next ad read. Right. I think actually, yeah, that's it. Then we can leave it there for EWC. Let's swap over. There's a few different angles. Let's do LPL first. Let's LPL has begun, Yamato. Now, we haven't seen much, admittedly, but you know what? This is what I actually like about getting back into, even though listen, part of me is like a CS fan. I want just the next big tournament. But I know in League, you have to bring the levels down a bit again. Let's start at the beginning of a league. Let's see where the new rosters are at. Let's build our way up. You know what? Before we get into the games, let's do it. See more cool, funny, interesting clips based on topics from my content? Well, subscribe to this channel then, or, be a pleb and don't.